Sorry. Let me get this set up. Of course, I'm going the wrong way. How's it going, guys? Today I'm gonna make a size 8 coin ring out of a silver Don't Tread on Me round. External vigilance. Okay. First step is going to be punching the hole. I do believe I punch a 5/8 inch hole for this particular ring. So, let me go ahead and do that. I'm using Jason Works Auto Punch to punch the hole. It works really well if you're interested. Okay, let me move this back over here. I need to clean up my garage area, garage space. Okay, so I'll just take a hammer and there we go. As you can see, got the middle punched out. I'm gonna put that with my scrap silver. Okay, so now we're gonna unscrew the lid. Take it out. Get the coin off the punch. Okay, make sure everything goes back the way it was. And we'll move on to the next step. Get it out of the vise here. Okay, whatever. Okay, so the next step is, got the hole in the coin. The edges are sharp, so it's cool to take off the edges. Yeah, that will be what we do right now. Sorry. Kind of weird setup. Gonna keep the small pieces of silver in here. So, here we go. Got a notification. Let's see here. Gonna share it real quick. I'm back. So, just joined, making a ring out of this silver Don't Tread on Me round. Right now I'm deburring it, already punched a hole in it. Just smoothing it out. Okay, now I'm going to heat it up. That way it stays comfortable while I'm working on it. Oops, I forgot the screen's locked. Gotta hold it sideways. Okay. Now I'm going to heat it up just real lightly. The fine silver doesn't really change color. Thanks, camera. Can heat up a little bit more, not too much. The fine silver doesn't really need to be heated up too much. It's basically like butter. Okay, now I'm gonna dip it in some water. Then I have to get the next part set up without showing it on camera because it takes 2 hands to do so. And I cannot hold the camera while I'm doing it. But I'll let you know what I'm doing. So, got this reduction die. Gonna put the coin, the side that I want on the outside of the ring, face down in the die. Got a cone, and I'll put that in the hole I punched. And I'm gonna be pressing it down in this 6-ton hydraulic press I have. Hold on 1 second. Let me just get it all set up because it is very hard to do with one hand. That is for sure. Okay, that's looking alright. Now I'll show you what I'm doing. So I'm just pressing it down in this die. Using a 6-ton hydraulic press from Harbor Freight A-frame. Let's see here, there we go. Okay, I'll just bend it. Bends fairly easily. I mean, I'm not really having to work at all for it to bend. The machine does it. Let me set this down again while I level it out. If anyone has any questions on the process or anything, feel free to ask. Okay, that's looking good. As you can see, it's just pushing it through. Okay, now I need the bigger sized cone. Just gonna take that out. And I got a bigger cone right here. I think I might even be able to go one more die smaller. I am not, but that's okay. Let me get it set up and I'll show you what I'm working on here. Looking pretty good. Okay. So now I'm going to reheat it up. I'm looking at it, make sure there's no splits really forming. I'm going to sand it down a little bit. Not needing that much, considering I'm going to be reducing it in one of the Swedish wrap dies. Okay, let me flip this around. Gonna heat it up real lightly, and then I'll use plumber's tape to wrap it up and then push it down a certain die. I got to make this one about a size 8, and since it's a bigger coin, I'm going to be using special dies for smaller rings. Okay, that's good enough. We don't want to overheat it. And where did I put the pliers? Do not pick these up with your hands. I've done it before on accident. It doesn't feel good. Okay. Now I must wrap it up with just some plumber's tape. Just that. You want to wrap it up, I'd say. Go around it at least 20 times. I go around it just until I feel like it's been long enough. I don't really count. Kind of just learn from trial and error. You want to make sure all the detail is going to be protected though, because you're going to be squeezing it down one of these dies, and that can take off the detail if you don't wrap it up pretty well. Gotta go a little bit more just to make sure. Protect the detail, because it's the most important part about these coin rings, the detail. That and the form, shape they are in when you are finished with them. Okay, we don't really have to wrap the bottom right now, because when I'm pushing it down the die, it's not going to get to a point where the bottom's going to start getting detail taken off of it. So put in the die, flatten it out, level it out, my bad. And where's the plunger? There it is. Okay, and then we use this to push it down in the die. Let me get it set up and I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm just gonna be pushing it down in the die. And it is very soft, and as soon as you feel the resistance, you don't really want to push anymore. That's good right there. Okay, let me set you guys down while I pop it out. Okay, and now we push it down a little bit of ways, and we're going to need to rewrap it. Let me just take that top off, it's not going to stay on. Okay, let me throw this in the garbage, that way I don't make my workplace even more of a mess. You get the plumber's tape, there it is. My workplace is such a mess. This is an order I got on Friday, so I'm making it. Gonna probably ship it out tomorrow. Making good time right now. 10 minutes in, 10 and a half. I'm gonna say this is gonna probably take about 40 minutes at most. I'm not sure. Might be able to get it done in half an hour. Hopefully that protects it well enough. Also, if I make a mistake, that happens sometimes, and I'll just fix it, make another one. Never send a customer something that you do not think is worth the money they spent on it, or if it's not the best you could have done, then just make them another one. That's my point of view on it. Quality. Okay, and now I'm going to be pushing it down a little bit further. Probably about as far as I want to go. Hopefully it protected that detail. That bottom detail might have been... Okay, it's good. I was worried there for a second. Looking good, looking real good. Okay. Gonna take that off. Haven't been doing many videos lately. Just hadn't had time. Hoping to do a few more. More often now. Let me just... Been busy with school, sports, business, but trying to get back into the video making. Thinking about maybe just doing live streams because they're easier. But, and I don't have hardly any storage on my phone, so I need to get a video camera. Okay, this last little bit we're going to wrap up real well, make sure it's preserves all the detail, because it's going to be the last little bit we need to push through. And then we got to round off the edges and finish it up, take off the inside lip and sand it down. That way it has a comfortable fit. And then put the patina on it and we're good to go. Okay, so we used an entire roll of that, which is fine because we want to make sure we're making nice rings that the detail is obvious. Gonna level this out, make sure it's level, start pushing it down in the die after I get it leveled, but first let me get it leveled. There, that's pretty level. Kind of levels out itself. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to do that because I gotta push it through the die, so I gotta make an opening for the ring to come out of. Sorry guys, I'm gonna set you down real quick. I need to get a better setup for when I do this, but kind of like to do it for fun, so. As you'll see, it will come through the bottom here. Looking good. Yeah, all that detail is going to be preserved, as you can see. The Teflon tape, the plumber's tape, whatever you want to call it. It's going to protect that detail, which is what we want. Let me get this. And I'll get it out later. Okay, so now we're going to take that Teflon tape off. We're going to reheat it up. You should really reheat it up between every single push. I didn't, but it does help out quite a bit. Yeah, all that detail's still there. Nice. Okay. Now we gotta reheat it up. Show you that in a second. Let me get it started. Now I'm just gonna heat it up real lightly. Probably good enough there. Okay, now we're gonna quench it in some water so then I can start working with it instead of letting it air cool. It takes too long. I mean, you can do that, but really no point in doing it. Okay. So now you can see the steam coming off of it. It's kind of cold. Not that bad. It's been much worse earlier in the winter. I think it got down to 5 while I was out here once. Outside, probably was still 15 degrees in the garage, but anyways, we're gonna push it in one of these reduction dies to start rounding off the edges and bringing it to the size we need. Just have to find the right one here. Seeing them all except the one I need. Isn't that always the case? Okay, found it. So, just gonna put it in there. Press it down with this. Show you what I'm doing in a second. I'll just get it all situated. Sorry if I'm covering your guys' view, but kind of difficult to do all this with one hand. Okay. That's probably good for now. We'll check the size a bit. Yeah, that's what we want right there. The rim to have a nice dome look, but then not take off any of the detail. Now we're going to do the same thing to this side. We're going to have to take quite a bit of that rim out. It might be really small right now. I'm going to have to probably stretch it out a bit, but that's alright. The sizing part's the part that takes the longest because it's just a lot of readjusting the size. But yeah, there you go. You got the ring shape now. Now it's just a matter of finishing it off. Yeah, that's definitely way too small. But there is a lot of extra material from the rim of the coin right there, and we're gonna deburr that. So this part's kind of boring, but to watch. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. I don't know if you guys have been commenting. Okay, yeah, I have it showing, so saw one comment. Okay. I may take a Dremel tool to this, but I normally like to just do it by hand until I need to get some new Dremel tools. I just haven't invested in it yet, or haven't bought it yet. Really considered it. Hey Roger, how's it going? Making a coin ring right now. Silver coin ring. We're almost finished, but I'll probably be making a couple more live in the near future. Might do another live stream tonight. Gotta get some science done though for next 2 weeks from now. But yeah. Guys have any questions about the process or anything, don't hesitate to ask. Love to share the info I know. Okay, so I need to get this up to a size 8, and that's definitely smaller than a size 8 right now. Probably going to stretch it out right now, which I haven't had to do yet on this part, but hey, thank you very much. I forgot, it doesn't let me, it locks the screen for some reason. Okay, so This part's hard to set up, so it might take a second here. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to be using this to stretch out the ring a little bit. Of course, as soon as I do that, if it falls down, I'll try and fix it, but it takes 2 hands to do this. Just going to go little bit by little bit. You don't want to overstretch it. Okay, that's looking pretty nice right there. It's about the size I need. Okay, it's a little bit over the size, which is good, because then I can bring it back down a little bit. Gonna go back to deburring it. Ah, it's locked. I always forget that. And all these silver shavings that come off of it, I'm just saving up right now. Show you what it looks like. Just, yeah, I dropped it. It's not really worth that much, this little piece, but it adds up once you get a lot of it, so I'm just saving it. Hopefully silver will go up and might consider selling it. Gotta take off this rim so then it feels comfortable. Otherwise, here, let's see if I can show it on camera. Here, kind of can see it. There's a lip right here, and it just digs into your skin while you're taking off the ring. It's not very comfortable, so I'm trying to get that off right now. Got a little bit more to go, and then sanding it down really helps. I need to get some more sandpaper, but I think I have enough for now. I'll probably post a video of this ring finish too. That way, if you don't want to rewatch the whole live stream, but you want to take a look at the ring again. Also, I think I got a link in most of my videos to my Etsy shop. I'm not sure. Slide up on that real quick. But yeah, got an Etsy shop, so if you were interested in purchasing these rings, I've got Etsy shop, it's Beat Change Bands. You can look that up and then go to shop names. Should show up. If not, you can look up coin rings, see what other people are making as well as me. Okay. Almost there. Now I think we're going to start sanding it down here, where we can get that lip off. Probably should start with some, yeah, there we go. It's, I think like 80 grit. That will work. I want to start out with the lower grit because it takes off more, and then go up finer and finer, higher and higher, and takes off less, but it smoothens out the gaps. Okay, now round 2 with this basically, and I just take off the stuff that's sticking out. Looking pretty good. See, yeah, like I can feel that. I want to make sure I get it off. So this part is kind of boring, I will admit, to watch, but it's one of the most important parts of the ring making, because if it doesn't feel comfortable, you're not going to want to wear it. And if you're not going to want to wear it, I mean, there's really no point in it. I mean, there are some people that buy them and put them on chains, which I do with some of the rings, so I can't blame them. Started to make dog tags, which I really like the look of. Maybe I'll post a video of the ones I've made. I've made 3. I've made one out of a Kennedy $50, non-silver, a Walker, and a Benjamin. I think my favorite's the Walker, but I don't know. Lots of cool designs out there. Thinking about doing some on foreign coins, but haven't tried any yet. One of my favorite foreign coins to work with is the Canadian large cent. Got a really nice floral design. Sorry, it's like there we go. It's feeling pretty close. It's just really tough to do, and then I'm gonna sand it again and then take more off, hopefully. This part, you just gotta really work it and try and get as much off as you can. Just want to make sure it feels smooth and comfortable to wear. Nice thing is it's a size I actually wear, so I can try it on my finger. Yeah, gotta take off. Where is it at? Hey, man. Yeah, this one was nice because it was I was able to use these dies instead of having to stretch it out, because when you stretch it out, you have to keep reheating it and stuff. There we go. But with this, just push it down through the die and it gets it to the size I need. It was a pretty easy size to get, was basically what I'm saying. So that does speed up the process for sure. I think I can make a quarter ring in about 10 minutes. I prefer to take longer just because I want to make sure I'm sending out nice rings, not giving them a ring that I put together real quick in a hurry. But if I'm making one for a friend or something, I'll just do it real quick for fun, see how fast I can do it. Okay, so that lip is still right there a bit. I want to make sure, get it off. It's getting there. These ones have really big rims on them too, so they take a while to get off the lip. Thinking about doing some coin roll hunting again soon. Just got to go up to the bank. Next week's going to be busy because I've got a lot going on. I've got a basketball tournament, school obviously, a birthday, and then I'm going to like an amusement park for my birthday. So that will be interesting. Should be fun. Appreciate you guys watching. I haven't been making any videos or streaming for quite a while, but thought I would for fun. Been doing it on Instagram. Started doing it on Instagram again lately. Okay, now let's use a finer grit. I think we're getting there. Gonna go all the way up this time, and then if I need to, I'll take more off. That's a good idea. Thanks. Yeah. I need to get better at marketing my business, because everything I do, I sometimes forget to add a link or something if it's not coin related. But yeah, also I'm thinking about maybe making some videos. I've been messing around and making knives, so might make some videos on how to make knives with very inexpensive tools, and they're fun to do. Don't make the high-end knives by all means, but I stumble a lot when I go live, if you haven't noticed, with words. Almost there. Thank you. Just got a little bit more of the rim that I can see. Then we can move on to the next step. Make sure it's the right size, and then patina it, which I need to go grab some more. So I'm going to have to make it smaller again. Probably shouldn't have really made it bigger, but it does make it a little bit easier to take off the rim. Yeah, you can still feel it. These ones have really sharp rims too. The 1 ounce rounds, this particular one. Grab that silver that flew out. Take off a little bit more there, and then we're going to try and sand it down. We might have to do that one more time, but we'll see. So what have you guys been up to lately? Anything exciting? Almost there. I think once we go up to 1,000, it should be good. Oh, don't overwork yourself. Although, sometimes I do that. Sometimes I'm out here for hours and hours. And I'm like, I have other things I need to do. But yeah. The nice thing about this is I can choose when I want to work. And it's something I enjoy doing, so definitely an advantage about being self-employed there. Okay, this is feeling, yeah, that feels really well. There's still a little bit. I'm going to get that real quick, and then we can move on. A Morgan would be way too big for me. Yeah, Morgans do make some, I actually like the thicker rings. Some people aren't fans of them because they just don't like big rings, but it really just depends on the type of person. I like the Morgans. I personally wear half dollars because half dollars have the best feel for me, but I will wear a Morgan every so often to advertise my rings and stuff. Try and remember to always carry around business cards. Right there. Just one little piece that's just not wanting to come off. Feeling pretty good. Okay, this time I don't need to do the 80 grit, just go straight to the 220. No reason to take extra on it. Okay, 600 grit. I skipped quite a bit. I need to get more sandpaper. I'm using sanding belts that I use to make the knives, but oh well, it works. Okay, yeah, that feels really, really smooth now, so that's what we want. Last little bit of sanding here, and then we can move on to finalizing the size and adding a patina to it, so then it really makes the detail pop, because as you can see right now, you can still see the detail, and this camera does not pick it up very well, but gives it a two-tone look when you add the liver of sulfur, and really just makes it pop. Let's see how many sizes we need to take this down. It's about 1 3/4 of a size. I'll just do this real quick off camera. Just pressing it down one of the dies real lightly, nothing crazy. That might have been enough. Oh yeah, I think it's close. It's very close right now. One more size. Made it too big, I think, but it should still work out. Hopefully that didn't. Yeah, okay, good. That didn't over push it. Might have made it too small. Nope. It's right about where we want it. Doesn't fit that middle finger anymore, but yeah. Now let's press down the little other side a little bit. Giving it kind of a rounded off look here. I'll post a video of it. That way you guys can get a better view of it, because on live it just does not do it justice for sure. Okay, that's the size we want it. Feels comfortable, looking good. Okay, so now I'm gonna take some steel wool to it. Before I do it, then I've recently been cleaning it off in this coin cleaner, just because it seems to let the patina set way a little bit better. So I'm gonna put a glove on real quick, that way I don't ruin my hands. Hey, hey Vic's Coin and Collecting, how's it going? Haven't been live for a while. Haven't done a video in forever. But trying to get some more videos. Okay, just let it sit in there for about 20 to 30 seconds. Something I've decided to do. I think a lot of people use acetone instead, but I don't think I need anything that strong. Awesome, thanks, yeah. I'm planning on doing a few more. I've mentioned this. Hopefully I'll have time. Next week I got that basketball tournament, but should be able to sneak in a little bit. I gotta go run inside and get some more sulfur, but I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Back. Thanks for all the likes, guys. Appreciate it. Okay, just put a little bit of that in the water. This liver of sulfur just has a natural reaction with the silver that turns it black. And so it makes for a really cool effect on the ring, you'll see in a second. I'll show you the ring now. That way you can kind of see it before and after in your brain. Or visualize it, sorry. Okay, now I'm going to stir it up. And then, after we stir it up, I'm going to heat up the coin real quick. Just makes it stick to just allows the sulfur to stick better, basically. The effect is oh whoops, just spilled all that chemical everywhere. Use a rag, wipe it up. Let me clean this up real quick, that way in case my sisters come out here they don't touch it or something and then nothing bad happens, or I don't, because I do it too. So okay, sorry, I don't know if I missed anything. Okay, I didn't. Okay, so now I'll show you guys me heating. By the way, I'm just using a propane torch, blow torch. Thank you, appreciate it. Okay, that's probably enough. You don't really need to heat it up too much. Just grab some needle nose pliers. Dip it in the sulfur, and as you can see, it instantly turns black, but I'm going to let it sit for about 10 seconds. Doesn't really need that much time. And then we're going to take some steel wool to it, and then a polishing rag, and I might put some Renaissance wax on it. Gives it a really cool look. Okay, that's good. Gonna get it out real quick, dip it in the water, and then dry it off. Yeah, that applied really well. Okay, so now as you can see, it's all black. We're gonna take some steel wool and touch it up. I'm actually gonna use this one tool that attaches to my drill. Let me get it. I'm getting caught in stuff. I'll be over. Gotta find the right size, so that's why it's taking a little bit. Gotta take off the drill bit. Okay. So now what this basically does is, it's gonna, let me grab it. So I'm gonna put the, thank you. So I'm gonna put the ring on this, thing that holds it. It's like, what's the word for it? Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Rubber, basically. Silicone, that's the word. And it screws onto a drill attachment. And I make sure it's even. And I'll be taking the little bit of steel wool I got on it while it's the drill is going. And it really makes it the process of taking the excess sulfur off. So now I gotta make sure it's fairly even. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I want to make sure it's running pretty well. That's good enough. And then I gotta tighten it. That way, make sure it stays on. Looking pretty good there. And so, as you can see, it's gonna spin the ring around, and then I'll just push this down on it, and it will just take off the detail. I don't want too much of the patina taken off. I said detail, I meant patina. And then I'm gonna make the rim shiny, because I like when the rim is all shiny. Let's take the polishing rag to it and see what it's going to look like. I think that's probably good. Oh, 1 second, let me get it. Yeah, I like the look of that. I might add some Renaissance wax to it. Just adds, makes it really pop. Sweet, looking good. I will say, if you ever get into this hobby, it is very addicting and can be extremely satisfying once you create a nice ring. Takes a while to get it down, but if you just keep practicing, you'll eventually get to where you're pretty good at it. I'm still not. There's definitely a lot more people out there that have it all down, but I learn something new every time I make a ring, and that's all that matters. Just keep improving, do your best. Never send out a ring that you are not satisfied with. Unless they're fine with it, then that's fine. Oh yes, it's locked, I forget. But I will say when I was first learning, some of the rings I were making were pretty crude, but that was because I had very minimal tools. Now I've been able to invest from just selling and just invest more and more. Quality tools are very important. Although I buy a lot of stuff from Harbor Freight because it gets the job done and it lasts long. Like, it lasts pretty well for what I'm using it for. So now I'm gonna get the Renaissance racks. Yeah, basically learn as you go. That's a great way of putting it. Oh, I don't think I've shown it yet. It's kind of hard to see, but the lighting in here is not very good either. I'll post a video right after this. So now you just take a rag, and you can do it on that thing, but I think it overdoes it. Thank you, appreciate it. You could put it on the drill bit or the drill again. I think it just overdoes it. Shines it up way too much in my opinion. This just really makes the detail pop. Shouldn't really be shining it up, but it does if you are using the drill, I've noticed. Gives it a really nice polished look though, so if you were wanting a more polished look, that is the way to go. This almost just brings out the darks really well. Okay, let me check the size and we're basically done. I can make more rings too live right now. Is there any rings you guys want to see me make? Any certain piece you want to see me make? Yep, right size. Then give it one last wipe over with the jewelry wipe. And I will post a video of this so then you guys can have a better little view of it. Let me see if I can try and get it on live. So it's just don't tread on me. Established 1754. On the inside you can see the 1 ounce 999 fine silver. Then it says Eternal Vigilance, the Price of Liberty, and the Eagle. Thank you. Thanks, Vic. Alright, see you. Have a good day. So that's basically how I make one. I'll package it, ship it out tomorrow. But yeah, anything else you got? Any questions you guys got, or want to see me make anything? Let me put it in an envelope. That way I can write down the size. Let me make sure I didn't just miss anything. Okay. I always write the size that they ordered on it because I know I have the right size. So sometimes when they receive it, they think it's the wrong size. But I know I made it the right size that they ordered. And so, but I do resize it for them if they need it resized. But I just don't want them to think I made the wrong size. If that made sense. I'm sometimes very bad at explaining things. Don't tread on me. Silver. I've also got those ones in copper, and they look really cool in my opinion. I like them both ways. Silver is nice because it's just more of an heirloom type piece, but I do like copper. Size 8. So I think I'm gonna get off right now. I might go live later tonight or some other time later this week. But thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. I'll leave a link to my Etsy store in the video, once it uploads. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to email me at bethechangebands@gmail.com, or you can check out my Instagram at bethechangebands. I also have a Facebook, but I don't really post to it that much. Yeah, I'll get in contact with you, Vic, and we can maybe work something out. Hey, Joe. Yeah, it has been a while. Just finished up this ring. I'm about to get off, but I'll show you the ring real quick. It's a silver Don't Tread on Me round. I really like the snakes on these things. Established 1754. The Price of Liberty with the eagle on the inside. Eternal Vigilance. And 1 ounce 999 fine silver. So there's the finished ring, size 8. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Hoping to do some more live streams in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be traveling a little bit, so that might be a little bit difficult. But also, I'm going to try and get some more coin roll hunting videos and streams out. Just really trying to get back into it. It's not my main priority, but I do enjoy uploading. So, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Hopefully, I'll be streaming again soon. Peace.